Hi guys. I'm probably a couple minutes early, but that's okay. I'm sure nobody will care. You guys might not be ready for me to be here, but I'm here. I'm just going to play with these for a few minutes while we're waiting for everybody to get here. Oh, see, there's already somebody here, so uh, I can't do anything on my desk because I have such a big mess, but that's beside the point. It's always a big mess. I haven't cleaned it up since last week, and I just made it messier. These are for my what do you call it? My image storage stuff. I got my, hi Lisa. I got my, what do you call it? I got my embossing folders all sorted out and all of that organization sorted. So now I have organized my embossing folders and my stencils. And I started doing this image stuff, doing this for my images, I don't know, a while ago. So I need to deal with that. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to work on that some this week. So that's what I'm doing. I'll show it to you in a few minutes. I'm not going to show it for just a minute. Hi, Joyce. I'm just going to get these envelopes ready to go. Come here. I don't know why these are so hard to get out. There we go. Anyways, so I have found that I do not like notebook stuff. They don't work really well. Now, the little photo albums that I have work, but they get too gator mouthed and you can't put them away. I'll show you that in a minute. So this is something I tried a while back and I think it will work really well. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, wait, those go in this pile. Anyways, let me get these cut and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I'll explain why I'm cutting these down. They just don't quite fit. So see, and it won't go, I can't put it back. And I've already taken out more than half the pages. So it doesn't quite work. So I'm going, and this one is even worse. And I've taken out a lot of the pages out of this one. So I have been working on this other thing for a while. It's this little box. Now these aren't going to go in this box. These are going to go elsewhere. These are just embossed. You can't see them. They're embossed pieces. Hi, Julie. That I have embossed over time. Just so that I can use them whenever I want to use them. And they're going in another box. I suppose I could keep those with the embossing folders. Anyways, I've been working on this. This is, it has, I've been making dividers. And then it has, these need to be cut down just a little bit. It has these individual little packets. And what those are hi Lisa, are these pages. They're pages out of these little books. And what I do is one end is open. So I cut across the top and the back and then stitch it up right here. And then I can use it to store images. The problem is these are woggly and I don't like the woggly. So these index cards just go in one side like that. And it makes them just enough stiffer to make them work. Hi, Rhonda. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. And then you can put your images and stuff in them. These are just extra ones. These have images in them. I was doing some fussy cutting last night. So once I got a bunch of stuff done, I started doing some fussy cutting. So I think we were supposed to, let me see, when were we supposed to hit Branson? We were near Branson in the spring, I think, but things got diverted. Things got changed around, and we ended up going to Iowa instead of Branson or up that direction. We just changed our plans, and we ended up going to Iowa and buying a new rig. So I didn't get to come by the store, which makes me sad. That's all right. I got a new RV, so I guess I'm okay. Anyways, these just have to go in here. Once I get these done, I'll do my little journal page. But I got enough junk on this table to last 3 times. Did anybody come in that I missed? If they did, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all here. Did I say hello to Texas Lisa? I saw her come in. I just don't know if I said hello. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, so I finished these. It didn't all fit in one of these containers. So I'm gonna have to get something to make these stand up. I can probably ease off some of the others, but I'm really liking how this works. And I got all my embossing folders into 1.5 of these. Just got back from, I am so, wow. Oh, I'm jealous, Rhonda. I am really, really jealous. I would like to do that so bad. Okay, Lisa. Anyways, we're supposed to leave on our trip. It's now decided that we aren't leaving till about the last week of March. And that's if everything goes right. You just never know. I mean, we have daily occurrences of stuff that doesn't go right. So, okay, why this doesn't want to cut? I put too many in there. There we go. So, sorry, I know this isn't very much fun to watch, but if I get it done now, then I can say, oh, I finished that much. So the stencils and the embossing folders are done. I'm working a little bit on the image stuff. I have an idea for my dies. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm going to try it out, sometime this week, I hope. I have finished 2 out of 4 sets of taxes. So, well, that's not good. I keep not having enough. You can hear a buzz buzz. Hi, Julie. Hi, Barbara. I don't know what the buzz buzz is because I don't have one. Other than maybe the fan that's in the computer, but that's not a buzz. It's just more of a phone vibration noise. My phone hasn't made any noise at all. I'm not sure what it is, darling. I will tell you that the computer fan is making pretty loud noise right now, but it does that pretty much all the time. This may be not enough, but if it isn't, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to stop because, you know, we can't have this. Shoot. Okay. My headphones on, it could be anything. Huh. I don't know, Julie. Now, I can hear the guys talking, but since Jeff put the door back on my studio, it's not that loud. I can't hear what they're saying. You know, I can just hear that they're talking. They both came in for lunch. Brandon's trying to fix my car today. He came in and said he has to take half the exhaust out to change the starter. This is why he hasn't done my car already, because it's a real yeah, one of those kinds of situations. He's been fixing everything else, and my car has, well, how about that? I got one extra, I guess. Managed to do just right. But he's probably going to have to work on the key again because it's not right. Something's still wrong with it. Okay. Now I can put things away. I'm going to have to organize these because, oh, I want to put these. I want to put my bugs that Sharon sent me away. I don't want to get them bent, so I'm going to put them away. I am not going to try to cut them out right now, though. I'm just going to put them away in here. And I have to make categories, I think. When I put this stuff up, I think I'm going to need to make some categories up. Different things. So I'll put them like that for now. Hi, sis. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure, Julie, because oh shoot, my good scissors are on the other table. I may have to get up and go get them. Anyways, I really like this. Seems to be going to work. I think it will work. I have figured out that I do not like notebooks, but that when I flip through things like that, it works pretty good for me. So, and I have 2 boxes this size and 1 box that's a little bit bigger. So without going and getting anything new, I should be able to accomplish some organization. So this set of bugs is too big to go in there. Welcome though, sis. I'm glad you stopped by. Then one of those 4-drawer rolly cart things. Well, you know, I have images in tubs, okay, because when I cull a magazine, the images end up in a tub. That's so cute. That was from Sharon. And I have many tubs of magazines. Then I have been, as I like fussy cut the magazine images, I put them like in here. And these, you can buy these things all over the place at the thrift store. But the other thing I bought was, just a minute, I'll show you, because somewhere I have one. Since I have to go get my scissors, I know there's one over on the other table. Give me just a second to put these bugs away, and then I'll go get one. Even at Dollar Tree, you can get a small one that you can cut up like this. Let me put these all in the back so that they're ready for the next time I want to play with this. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I used the tall, skinny photo books like that, but things got lost at the bottom, like the open side. Yes, I don't like the, that's why I sewed those up, Barbara. Just a minute. Apparently, I did not fix the focus, and it just freaked out, and I do not like that. Let me get this back out. Okay, so what I cut up was one of these. That's what I cut up the other day. I have cut multiple pages out of this one. Yeah, the autofocus on. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to leave this autofocus on. Okay, so what I did was I just cut up one of these. Okay. Now, the thing about that is once you cut one of these out, it's opening, and I cut it so that it's still sealed at the top right here. But its opening is right here. So I took my scissors, and right along where it was sealed, I cut this. And then I cut the other side, and then I took it to the sewing machine and sewed it. Now, who was it made a comment about, I think it was Julie mentioned last week you could possibly heat seal these. I don't have that option, so I just sew them with the sewing machine, and it works real well. And then you have this, and you can just use it as a, yeah, I like this better, and I like the fact that it drops in. It drops into my box where I can rifle through it like that. That's what I really like. This, okay, as you can see, I have a bunch of fussy cut images in here. That's because I switched this out last night. I take this on a trip. I can stick this in here, and then if I have time, I can spend some time fussy cutting and have things ready for when, you know, I want to use them. Yeah, I'm you know, I've tried different ways, and every time I try something, yes, some things about it work, some things don't. But I have learned I do not like stuff in big notebooks. First off, there's no room on my table most of the time to open the big notebook. These little ones work real well, but then they don't close, so you can't stick them very well places. They're yeah, I don't know. They just kind of don't work real well. So that seems to be working. With acetate sheets and sticky tape. Didn't even have a fuse tool back then. Yes, I tried gluing the acetate sheets. Didn't like them. I also found some acetate sheets where, just a minute. Let me see if I can find one of those books. Okay, get coffee. Um, these are acetate sheets that I sewed to make my own pockets, and I just cut it like that. But there again, it's in this notebook, and I find it hard to use. Okay, these are pocket page protectors for like ACTs or just a minute sports cards. Okay, but there again, if this notebook gets tipped, these all come out. That's another thing I really didn't like. These are okay. These are interesting. These are sheets you can get that have a 4x6 pocket in them. They're actually designed for photos to be put in this kind of pocket page. But there again, things want to go out. Yeah, these strip pockets I cut this way. I cut it before I sewed it. We did that one time on I think I've got a video. I'm not going to tell you for sure. But I have a bunch of these, and I don't use this because it's kind of hard to get to, and it's kind of hard to use. So I'm thinking this other way will work. Thin, yes. But I have some really cool stuff, and I just never use it because it's hard to get to. So I thought these would work, but see, things fall out just turning the page. Of course, these are kind of big for that pocket, but you just, okay, look at here, the bugs are falling out. They fit in there, but they're falling out because I turned the page. So I'm thinking this other idea will work better. I didn't realize it, but I might be able to cut that up too. If I run out of little notebooks before, I could probably cut that up. Anyways, I'm working on images to fix up images, and I'm working on. I got to work on my die cuts and things like that. Yeah, if I had just that much ephemera, Barbara, that would work. But Okay, next I want to show you I got a really cute little card from Sharon. This is from Sharon Lombard. So if she's not here yet, but thank you very much, Sharon. Isn't it cute? It's got a cute little tag in it. So I thought I might use this little tag today in my book. So Sharon, if you happen to watch this later, thank you. And sis, if you're still here, what I do every week, every Sunday, is I do a page in this little journal. There she is. Thank you very much for my Valentine. Um, I started to tell sis that every week I take the junk that's on my table and try to figure out a way to make a little journal page. Or I might take something like this that Sharon sent me and see if there's something else on my table that would go with it and make a little journal page. And we kind of use the leftovers around here then. And there's a bunch of these little red pieces of paper because I was using red for to work with my, just a minute, I'll remember what it is I'm trying to tell you. When I was organizing my embossing folders. So I have that and that. I also have this, which, looks kind of pretty with that little tag. Oh, here's a little page I did that kind of, we'll see. I don't know. Here's some more of that in case I want to do something with that. There's a piece of it. There's a whole piece. That might be interesting to use more. I'm just digging over here in the side to see if there's anything over here. Oh, look. Maybe we can use one of these. I found these in a box a couple weeks ago. Not sure where it came from, my mom's or someplace. I have these 3 sheets of paper that Sharon sent to me before. There's a little piece of fabric. I have those, but I'm not sure I'm going to use those for anything. Let's look in this thing. This was I talked about this before. Thank you, Barbara. This was, what do I want to say? Fun foam that I had used stamps on, rubber stamps. You heat up the fun foam, and then one of these days we'll do that. But I just don't remember what's in here. If there's anything I could use on my. Where's my little tag? I want my little tag. Okay, it's kind of roses, not really. I don't think there's anything in here I'm going to use. Some of these are going to get thrown away because I don't like them, but that's okay. I don't know. That might work. It's not really the same flowers, but that's okay. Let's see about cutting it out. See what it looks like cut out. But yeah, Barbara, if that was all the ephemera I had, it would be nice. But I seem to have way more stuff than I should have. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, that's kind of cool, and I kind of like it with my little tag. So, okay. All right, let's find a page, see what we can kind of come up with. I'm not sure who's up there that said hello. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. Oh, that's Sharon. Okay. If I have missed you coming in, hello, hello, and welcome, welcome. I started to tell you I got one of the major obstacles in life done this week. I managed to get Jeff's dad's taxes accomplished, which weren't hard. They were just confusing and not. I couldn't get into anything old. You have to have access to the old stuff to do the new stuff. I kind of like that page, but well, maybe if I put. No, I don't know that I want to put it right across from bugs. Both of these pages are kind of lightweight, so kind of thinking about what I want to do. I'm thinking, can you tell? It's probably the smoke you're smelling. These are from Sharon. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm just not sure. That's just a piece of wallpaper. Don't really like that either. Now let's look at a different page, one that's a little more sturdy. Maybe. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure out what I want to do. Nope, can't decide. Okay. Now, Julie, if you hear tapping noises, that is coming from my house. Brandon's working on my car right out there. Hi, River. Seems to me. That's Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Yeah, I'm sure Old Wall would be really cool. I don't know. I'm not real. Maybe. Okay, now I'm digging in my box, my scrap paper drawer. Maybe I should just make a second layer. Yeah. I might use some of that, but I don't want to use the whole page. And the page I want to use is too lightweight. I don't see anything else. That I suppose would work, but I like this one. Nope. Where'd it go? Okay, right there. I like this one. Okay. Yep. All right, we're going to start with that. Hi, Joyce. Oh, I think I said hi to Joyce earlier, but that's all right. Okay, we're just going to glue that down and make a heavier page. And excuse me 1 second. I have to sneeze. Hi, Sherry. Where's my mute button? Sorry, guys. Woo. The oaks haven't even started. Oh, I have to tell y'all. Okay. So, we had record temperatures, 8 inches of bloody snow, which is more than 100-year record. Freezing cold. And then the very next week, I had to turn the air conditioner on because we were having 75 and 76 degree days, right? Okay, I'm like, okay, whatever you want. So what's going to happen tonight? It's going down in the 30s, and by Thursday, it's supposed to be in the 20s. It's like, okay. I don't know. I just do not know. Okay, so that's going to dry. We have this. I'm thinking about folding this backwards. Okay, yeah. It was sticking out past the page. And I'm thinking about doing it like that. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Did I have a longer piece, or is that the piece I had? That one's a touch longer. It's all right. I kind of like it. Okay. Hi, Dana. We are in Ocala this weekend, jeeping. Oh, I wish we were there. Of course, we've had issues with the Jeep. Jeff had some new bushings and stuff put on and new tires put on. Stupid thing was walking all over the road. It was almost impossible to drive. He took it out on one night ride, come home and said, that's it. We're going to have to find somebody different to look at it. And so we took it to this place that we took our old RV to. And $800 and some later, it's now working fine, but you know how that goes. We have not been to Ocala. The Jeep Club went, but we were gone. We were gone off on a trip. It was down there that one of the Jeep Club members hit a bear. We need to get some new shocks. This was our first outing in it. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you, they always ride like trucks. They're the worst. Of course, ours is lifted and has 30 something inch tires on it, big tires, and takes a step ladder to crawl into it. Okay, why is that laid down? There we go. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Where's my little tag? Where's my tag go? I keep losing my silly little tag. There it is. It is not silly, but I keep losing it. Okay, so it will be tucking in right there. Really like that so far. So we're just going to glue it down. Yep. Jeff built a step that Dana that okay, he took a 1-inch trailer receiver and welded a piece to something. So what I'm trying to say is the trailer receiver, it stays on when we're on the road or whatever, that step stays in. But when we go off road, he can take that step out because it's in that trailer receiver. It's just a little metal step, but it works, and I can get in without quite so much trouble. It's funny, I can get in on the driver's side without any problem. It's the passenger side that I have trouble with. Check it in there. But yeah, 35s. Mm-hmm. We're staying at Salt Springs. Yeah, I want to do some of that down in there, but you know, it's just about having time to do everything we want to do. That's really what it all is. It all boils down to. Okay, I am just going to put this like that right there. I kind of like it. Okay. Of course, I made a pocket. Y'all realize that. I made a pocket, so now I'm going to have to do something to... I have to put my tag in it, in the pocket. But I need some fiber. Is it supposed to get cold tonight? Like it's supposed to get cold here tonight. Not super cold. It's not supposed to get super cold until the till the, during the week. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I did organize a drawer that has a bunch of fibers in it. These little tubs worked really well, and I have little bits of fibers, so I have them close to me. I don't have, the big. If I have to go get a huge ball of yarn every time I want a little fiber, so these are work, and what they are is I took playing cards, just, and I took my circle punch and I punched little dents in the playing cards, and then I wrapped fibers around it, and it's worked very well for when I want to. And I think we're just going to use that. That looks pretty. Although, what's this one? That one's pretty too. Let's see. That may have too much other stuff in it. Although I kind of like it. What's this one? Kind of like that one too. Ooh, I like that one. That's what we'll use. Figure out where the end is. They're tucked underneath. Yep. Probably 2 pieces. Hi, Lisa. That's Lisa, Iowa, Lisa, just so y'all know. Yeah, Lisa, I have whole skeins of this yarn, but I didn't want it. I can't keep all those skeins right here beside my desk. So this works. Lisa, do you know Leroy Rogers? Do you remember Leroy Rogers? Lisa, Iowa is Lisa Carl, yes. Okay, they used to do the bead shows. Large man, he and his wife Carol. Yes, he was a bead show vendor. He and his wife Carol usually had a lot of rocks. Carol does a lot of seed bead work. Big man, usually wore overalls. Anyways, I was gonna, if you remembered him, I was going to tell you he passed away last week or the week before. I'm not sure. We were really sad. He's our friend that we used to stay at their farm in Iowa. I met them through bead shows, but they also sold. Carol liked to sell cabs. Carol sold a lot of cabs. So. You do know we're going to have more than one tag, and we got to have some cool, some kind of cool words. So, okay. Well, that's perfect color. Anyways, okay, so there is one tag. Let's see. Let's think about the words, because I'm thinking I'll put the words right here. Yeah, I thought it came out perfect with that. See, this is the thing. I can't find words because they're all messed up anymore. All my words are all messed up. Oh, here's good. Life is so sweet. I like that. I like that word. I want to do a section in my image file thing that is just words. Okay. All right, I think we're going to put this on top of this. Yep, we are. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Barbara. That's the other thing. There's no way I could keep all that many fibers because I've got 5 boxes down there filled like that one I showed you. So I have pretty much a fiber in pretty much every color. Makes it nice where I can just grab some. That's the whole point. If it's not right here, I can't. If it's not right around my workspace, I can't remember what I have. So, okay, we need some ink on this little thing because it's too shiny. I really need a new coffee pad. Should have inked the words before I put it on there, but that's all right. We'll just draw around it. Scribbling drawing. There we go. Like that. Okay, now we need at least one more tag. We really do need another tag. This needs to be a little one. Not real big. Oh, maybe that will work better. Okay, let's. I'm thinking about this for the top of the tag, but it needs to be sturdier than just one layer. Let's just see what happens. It's just a piece of paper. If it doesn't come out the way I want it, oh well. let's move this out of the way. Stop falling on the ground. Okay. First off, that's too big. That's all right. Oh no, we can't have that. We cannot have that be right down the middle. It just bothered me. Let's cut it off sideways, see what happens. Cut it off. Nope. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, okay. I'm just looking for another piece of scrap cardstock or whatever, something that can, there we go, that one will work. I kind of like this one. It will work. I just want a little tag. I really just want a tiny tag. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. You're back. Uh-oh. And now Julie spilt the sugar. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're not going to make a tag. We're going to make a little tiny book. Little tiny note. There we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make a little tiny notebook. Of course, we're going to have some little hearts or something, little hearts or flowers or something to go on this, because, you know. There, now it's a little tiny journal tuck thing. And I folded it crooked. There we go. All right, now then, do I have a heart punch? Probably not. At least not over here. I probably have one, just don't have one over here. So we'll just have to cut them out freehand. Right? Okay. Because, you know. Oh, that one needs a little more. There we go. Freehand will be more interesting too. Yeah. They're just a little harder to cut out when they're tiny. Yeah, there we go. All right. One of them needs to at least be a little smaller. Let's take this one and make it smaller. Wonder if I have another word that would fit on there and be cute on there. I'm just looking in my book. Okay. How about this? I got X's and O's on this little strip. That will work real well. Okay, come out. See little X's and O's. Where'd you go? Right there. Okay, I think this all needs inked. I think the hearts need inked. I think this needs inked. Question is, okay. Yeah, it's working. I think I better ink the back of it too. Gotta grunge them up a little bit. My eyes are already buggy. I've only been on for an hour. Did I tell y'all that I messed up and missed realizing I had to go to jury duty last Monday? can't remember if I told you all that or not. There we go. Now I have Vegemite toast and tea. You can keep that stuff, Julie. Anyways, I flipped my calendar last weekend and realized that I had totally screwed up. Had mom appointment and jury duty on the same day. But more importantly, and because, Jeff would step in any other time, they had planned on a big day of getting rid of Dad's motorhome. Yeah, I did tell us. Okay. Well, um, I learned something. Stand in the back of the line because there was about 30, maybe 40 people in front of me and a good 70 behind me. And they dismissed everybody in line. They had, we had stood there for an hour, maybe off and on in all the lines I had to stay in. 45 minutes to an hour I'd stood in line. And there was 3 lines and this whole upstairs thing. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't forget to go. I found it ahead of time, but I forgot about it and forgot and booked an appointment for mom on the same day. And like I said, Jeff was supposed to be doing something with his brother and Brandon because Brandon took off a day from work to take care of this stupid camper situation we had. So it was it was just one of those things. Anyways, I got dismissed. You have to be there by 8. I was there. Oh, I don't know. Probably around 7:45, quarter to 8, that kind of thing. Just because you have to go, you have to get on the tram, you have to ride over there, all that stuff. Anyways, got dismissed. So I went to Jeff's dad's house and I took care of a bunch of stuff there. And then I took mom. So it all worked out, but it's just like I was just all flustered because I didn't know if it was gonna work out. Okay, I am really happy with this page. Who can stand for an hour anymore? Yeah, well, yeah. Luckily we were moving. It was just I wasn't standing perfectly still. First off, you go to this special parking lot that they have because you can't park anywhere downtown where the courthouse is. Not without paying, an exorbitant amount of money and trying to feed the meter. So you go to this parking lot and you stand in line and you wait for the tram, and the tram was full. And then you go and you have to stand to get into the door of the courthouse because they have to, go through your bag. They have to x-ray you going through the thing, all that mess. Anyways, the whole thing, I got out. I was very, very pleased. So, okay. Isn't that cute? I was real pleased that I didn't have to stay all day, and then I didn't have to make Jeff try to take care of mom for me. And I actually think that looks better stuck in straight. Ta-da! Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Lisa and Julie. Anyways, everybody. Okay, today is February 16th. I like that page too. I think it came out really cute. Stuff on my desk. Yeah, I imagine, Joyce, they don't want anybody collapsing in line. Yeah, it's gonna say it's a great Valentine's page. I thought that. Yeah, I really like how that looks under there, and it's all just the right kind of combination of color. Like it. No, I don't want to close it though. Let's lay it like that so it'll dry. Okay, let's pick up a little bit here because, I have so much mess on here. I can't even think. Let's put Sharon's papers in the special drawer. I think I will save some of these little red pieces because, some of it I'm going to throw away. I really am. It's not like I don't have 500 pieces of wallpaper. And these things, I can throw those away. Oh, that's the thing for my... Okay. Yep. Okay. Thanks. They did that here too, Joyce. But it was the people in line who were letting them go to the front, not the workers. Ah, thanks, guys. Thanks, Sharon and Elisa. I thought it came out really cute too. Thank you, Sharon, for the tag so that I had that, what do I want to call it? That inspiration. That was my inspiration, was Sharon's tag. Okay, this is a mess. I'm going to throw this out. One of the things I had the reason I had this over here was to see if this paper would punch. I mean, it punches really well. I wonder if that punch fits these little frogs. These are little frog. Nope, it does not. I need a bigger punch. I want to turn those into stamps, I think. They're stickers and they no longer have any glue on them. Anyways, I was testing stuff to see if it was going to work or whether or not I should just get rid of it. There's a point where you just kind of have to get rid of it. Okay, let's see now. Huh. Let's look at this a little bit. Okay, let's back this out a little bit. Okay. These two were the outside covers of that. The book I took apart. These were the outside covers, and there was no reason not to use these pages except that they're too tall. They're sticking out above everything else. So I'm going to cut them off. There we go. I thought I would kind of maybe figure out my categories. Like these are small magazine images, right? Magazine images. Okay, but these are all flower stuff out of a book. These are flowers. I think we're going to do a flowers one. Okay. probably need a bugs one, right? Probably need one for bugs. Right now, though, I think we'll go for words and numbers. And numbers. Because I have a bunch of die cuts in here. Those are birds. These are leaves. I don't think leaves need to go with bird. Oh. So yeah, and I punched a bunch of little hole reinforcers. And I have one with tags in it, but I think those tags need to go in another different one. These are little flowers. These are all little flowers, so I think maybe they all need to go in the flowers section. These are leaves. These are letters. That's kind of a miscellaneous thing. These are words and numbers. Okay, where do I put tickets? That's coming something. Maybe I should make a tickets one. Tickets. These are magazine images. That's Christmas. Should I have a thing for Christmas? Don't know. That's birds. This is flowers. Words and numbers. That's numbers. Okay. What do you think? Leaves and butterflies and bugs. Would that be one? Yeah. Lost my ink pen. Those are die cut leaves. Maybe leaves with flowers. Butterflies and bugs. Yeah, I think butterflies and bugs will work. Okay, this one, maybe shapes. Would shapes be one? I don't know. I got a couple of things of birds because these birds are cut out of stuff that I jelly plated. So birds would be good because I have birds that I've cut out too. Shapes, yeah, shapes sounds like a circles and shapes sounds like a good one. Circles and shapes. Circle. Not exactly sure why I have so many little circles like this, because I should have more circles like this. Now, I might have a bunch of these. See here, that's the thing. I put some tags in this, but this is my thing for my little tags. So I'll probably move those. Oops. It's not going to take much to fill up this box. I'm going to leave these in just a loose category for the time being. I haven't decided how I want to do those, so I'm going to just stick them back there in sort of a miscellaneous category. But this, I think I'll put these tags into my little tag container. Next thing would be to find all the words that I have in all my this works real well because it's on a spinning rack. These are magnetic, and it's on my spinning rack right here where I see them. I have, oh dear, that didn't work. I have these little page tabs and another one already punched out in this container. I need to rearrange that too, but that's one of those things. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the words where I have words in here. I want to pull them all out and sort them a little bit. You guys get to play with my organization today, maybe for a little while. Then I'm going to work on my postcard book. Those are magazine words. That's something I need to do more of. Oh, here's some numbers. These were really cool numbers that I made. I like them. In my stencil tub, I have categories for shapes, patterns, florals, and words. Yeah, you know, I talked about that, and I talked about that with Helen the other day about my stencils. I'm not sure that I'm going to worry about organizing them in a and putting them into categories. I know that they won't get okay, see, this is why I don't like the top of these. If you can't get your hand in it, you can't get them out. I don't know that I'm going to label my stencils. That doesn't want to come out of there. These are quotes. I'm not sure. Chief enemy of creativity is good sense. I don't know who's. Painting is a blind man's profession. He paints not what he sees, but what he feels, and he tells himself about what he has seen. These might be Picasso quotes. I don't remember now. I think those are Picasso quotes. Yeah, Barbara, we'll be here till at least mid-March, but probably late March. That's if you haven't gone already. That is the plan now, is to leave like the third week of March. That's if everything goes right. Okay, there are multiple things in this pile. Yeah, I do not like these things when you have to reach in from the top of them. They're too small to get your hand in. Anyways, once I get these all out of here, I'm going to sort them and then I'm going to put them in my thing. Oh, you're going north for a birthday party. Well, have fun at the birthday party. But I don't plan to leave for a little while, so I should be here. Okay, that's enough. I can't keep taking stuff out of there. So I've taken all that out of there, and this book is just now starting to be where I can close it. So yeah, it books just don't work very well. Okay, now then, though, I have these are just different quotes. The only way to look at them is to just open them and pull them out, read them. Don't want to get that too fat. But there we go. That's one. This must be a quote about leaves. Leaves. So just for one more merry day, to the great tree the leaflets clung, frolicked and danced and had their way upon the autumn breezes swung. How cute. Okay. Well, anyways, that's some quotes. That's quotes, but this is just words, just all kinds of little words. Somebody I was watching the other day, Julie, took magazines and sanded it. Maybe we should try that. I'm sure I have a magazine here. We could play with that. But when she sanded it, it made it where this is just an image. That's a word. I'll put this word in here. it took the shiny down. Plus, then she inked them, and I cannot tell you who it is right now because I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure that you could find it. But that was her problem with shiny magazine images. She didn't like the shiny. So, okay, these are numbers, and I had some other numbers we'll stick in there too. Okay, and then these are those words. Let's put these words all together. Okay, these words need to go in a thing for traveling, for my postcards. Every mile on the road brings you closer to the ones you love. Okay. Give me just a minute, Julie, to take care of all this mess, and then I'll find a magazine and we'll try it out. There's the other numbers. These are from some really old cards. They're shiny, embossed, metallic, moistened back of caption labels. It says, best wishes, happy anniversary, wishing you well, happy Easter, congratulations. They were in some really old cards that I found somewhere. Or maybe they were just in a box with stuff, who knows. But I've had them for a while, just haven't done anything with them. Okay, these are all that kind of word. These are more numbers. Okay. Those words go like that. What is that? What is that? That's some kind of sticker image thing. Okay. Oh, I got an image down in with my words. There's a birdhouse in there. There we go. There we go. I'm not going to fuss with those right now. We'll just set them up there. They're all right. I'm going to put those back in something else. There we go. So it's getting there. Everything's getting organized a little bit at a time. Sooner or later, I'll get it all sorted out. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I got. Oh, that magazine's got ink on it. Okay. All right, so this is a really cheap magazine. So doing collage in the Nomad book or the Abandoned books. Oh, yeah, when the collage is going onto a shiny page, I get that. Yeah. This is just a really cheap magazine. So see how shiny it is. I'm working in an art journal. Don't like them as much. Yeah. Let me what do I want to say? Let me bring you back in a little bit. Okay, now then, that image ought to work pretty good because it's pretty shiny. And this is, like I said, this is a really cheap magazine. So we'll see what happens with it because the paper's real thin and the image is real thin. And this is my really weird piece of sandpaper stuff that is, you know, we talked about this one time. Jeffrey got me this. It's diamond encrusted, so it doesn't wear out. And because it's a mesh instead of a piece of paper, it doesn't build up junk in it. So I can, you know, you can keep using it. But I'm sure that you don't want to do a lot of this and before you, what shall I say? You don't want to do a lot of it before you in a closed space because I'm sure those particles aren't great for you. Okay, first, it's not shiny anymore. It did take a little of the ink off of the page, and it's dirty. So let's find a napkin. That one's, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, matte medium would take the shine off, but that's it can get expensive if you're doing a lot of magazine pictures. I don't like touching matte medium. That's my problem. Okay, so can you see where the water? Okay, I kind of run the sandpaper over the watermelon, and there is still some shine to it, but not much. Okay. All right, but then what she did was, okay, there is a lot of dust on there. I'm sure matte medium over the top of a magazine page would probably take the shine down, but it doesn't make it kind of antique-y. And what this gal was doing was making it antique-y. Yeah, that's the thing. You can make it look more vintage. Okay, what I was going to try, which one is this? That's not going to stay wet if it doesn't stay closed. Okay. All right. That's walnut. I don't think I want walnut. I think vintage photo would be what I really want. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Man, that bit. Ouch. Not sure whether I want to use my brush or the sponge, but I'm thinking the brush might work best. Oh, and that vintage photo may not. Okay, yeah, it's got some in it. That's a big photo. I'm wondering what would happen if I just took the pad over it, but Yeah, that pad may not be very well inked. That's part of the problem. Oh dear, that was not a good idea. Yep, that wasn't a good idea. Sorry about that, guys. There are days. Oh, I guess maybe it would help if you could. It adds to the look. Okay. Also tearing around the edge, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do to change. Just a minute, let me get this autofocus on so you can see it better. Okay. See, it looks pretty good where I didn't screw it up and, get it streaky. Um, One of the things I'll tell you to do is not hit it too hard with the sandpaper the first time. Because can you see the streaks? Oh, it although that makes it kind of look vintagey. This section right here looks very nice. And it definitely took the shine down on it. It's still got a little bit of shine on it. Not bad, but a little bit. Let's see if we can find something else to... Instead of going straight like that, I think maybe you should kind of make a circle with your sandpaper. The scratch lines, crisscross line, that looks good. Yeah. But I'm just thinking that maybe if, okay, so see how shiny that is. Let's see what we can do. If I'm a little more gentle, there's still shine, but it's not quite so bad. But you really want to get the dust off of it when you go back into it. Oh, this is one thing I don't like about this is if I'm heavy-handed, on which I am quite often, I get circle marks. See how much more dull it is? It actually dulls down pretty good. That's a pretty neat saying. Maybe I should cut that out right now. And keep it. But what I was going to do was, I had a ruler. Didn't I have a ruler out? Let's. So that didn't take a lot to take the shine off and make it, this is kind of very vintagey. And now I think I could have worked the sandpaper on it just a little longer, but I would do my sandpapering in a circle, I think. Wonder what would happen if I sandpapered it again. Oh man, that's making it really look old. It looks like a really old photograph now. I would guess just sanding it would help, but you know, I'm really liking this image. I don't like that it's square. I think it needs to be taken down a little bit. Yeah. It needs to be a rectangle. It just does. I really like that. It looks very old, very like sorry guys, that was a work thing. Okay. Let's see if we can I really kind of like that one. Hmm. I'm wondering if I have something I could put it on to make a tag. No, don't like that. Well, don't know what I'm going to do with it now, but I kind of like it. Yeah, it looks like somebody has, I love it. Now use it on a page. Great. Thank you very much, Lisa. Like I'm already brain dead and you're asking me for, to do more. I get it. Lisa's just going to, okay. Um, I think though it needs to be sewn around is what it really needs. For some unknown reason, it's yelling at me to sew it. Don't know why, but it is. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get some of this trash put away. Oh, bother. I dumped it on the floor. Okay. Let's sand this one a little bit more. I do like kind of what it does to the paper. It, of course, I will tell you, it makes it this thin. It would be nicer on a nicer quality magazine. You know, you would have more. What do I want to say? It would be easier to work with because it wouldn't be so thin. Wonder what would happen if you sanded it a little bit like that and then put it in coffee or tea. That might be very interesting. Excuse me, just 1 minute. Okay, that was nothing. It does make them look very vintagey. Okay, come on, focus. It makes them look like an old painting. Oh, I could leave it on the, yeah, if I can't do another page today, I could leave it on the table for next week. That's true. At the same time, I could probably do another page right now, especially since this one looks like it needs some leaves around it. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just do another page. I like this one too. It makes them look kind of painting, like a painting. So that was a fun experiment. I kind of like it. Let me first fix the, oh, let's fix the focus. That's what I'm trying to think is focus. There we go. Okay, so I fixed the focus. And we now have our leaves, at least some of them, where I can find them in my little container. So I have some leaves. I'm not sure I like that across from the, yes, I did date this last page. I'm not sure I like that across from this one though. So let's see if we can find, oh, I know what might work. There's a one in here that's got, yes. I think that might work. Okay, so yeah, I like how they're all very old and they're kind of looking good. I like that. That's looking good. I am thinking though that those are too big. I might want one that doesn't match. Does that make sense? Might need to use one of the little ones. I don't like that. We'll have to use one of the little ones. What do you think? Should I put the black one in there or leave it out? Okay, Alaska Lisa says in, but Texas Lisa says she doesn't know. But I think with two of them in there, Julie says leave it. Hi, Crafty. Is that May? I'm not sure. Hi, Mama. Anyways, okay. Okay, I think I'm leaving them in. I think that I kind of like them, partially because it bounces against this page. But now we have to have words, right? Two is better than one. Yeah, I think the two is better than one. I kind of like it. Okay, now we need some words. And I need, okay, I had some. Okay, I had some leaf quotes. They somewhere along the line I had these quotes about leaves. Let's see if any one of them looks good. Okay. Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. Emily Bronte. The rustling of the leaves is like a low hymn, a low hymn to nature. Mm-hmm. I like this one. Okay, let's put this back. Let's tear this off. The lunch fairy came and gone. Okay. Oh, this is words. It doesn't go in with the leaves. It goes in with the words. Okay. I didn't have lunch today. I had breakfast late and my stomach didn't say it wanted any lunch. So I stopped by the refrigerator long enough to have some bites of yogurt, and that was the sum total of my lunch. Have fun buying his birthday present. Okay, this needs to have ink on it. Oops. Oops. Got a little heavy-handed with the ink. That's all right. We'll work on it. Which is all right because I wanted to try something else I saw. This is water soluble. And there was, yeah. If you wet it, it'll bleed further into your paper. So it gives it a little different look. Okay. It's going to need to dry, but that's all right. See, it kind of bleeds in there. which I kind of like. So that'll work. Okay, so we're going to put this right there. So let's take these off. These are the bottom ones. These are the upper corner. This is the upper corner. You like? Yeah, I like how it is too. I can't remember who it was that I was watching that said that if you ink the edge just along the edge, and I kind of overdid it. I kind of overdid it with the ink because I wasn't paying attention. But if you ink the edge and then put water on it, then it bleeds in there, and that's okay, Julie. Never worry about that. And it's really kind of cool when it bleeds. Maybe we'll have to try that on this picture. See what happens. It doesn't work with the archival ink, of course. It only works with the water-soluble ones. This is wet, but I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. It'll be all right. I just won't be able to close my book for a while. Okay, let's do this corner. Sorry, I didn't mean to get it off camera. Be careful going to your appointment, Julie. Nobody will ship what you want. My birthday's coming up. I wonder what I want for my birthday. Ha ha ha. This is punched from something that I must have eco-dyed. It's a piece of paper that I eco-dyed. Must have had some little scraps. Really like how it goes with this photo, though. You wish you had socks ready? Oh, for your daughter or for me? Nope, she needs counter height stools for her dining table. Can't even get them from Amazon. I have that big island in my kitchen. And, for me? Oh, well, thank you. Anyways, I have this big island in my kitchen, and I was going to get stools for it. it's never clear off enough to eat off of. There's no way we will ever need stools for it. Okay, I have 5 little guys for here. I just have to put them on. Yeah, you'll probably have to go to the store for those, unfortunately. Okay. Corner was coming up. Can't have that. I probably won't get anything for my birthday. I'm not really, don't really need anything, and if we get to go on our trip, that's what I really want, is to be able to go on our trip and not have that messed up. This is why I want to punch all of my punches and have them somehow out where I can, use them. Because, dang, that was easy. I may try the newish Costco Furniture Center. We're getting Costco soon. I just really love how it came out. Now, see, it is still a little shiny, but it really looks old. I really like how it came out. I think it's just gorgeous. Yep. I'm very, very pleased. Very pleased. Okay, so this is another February 16th. So having my words where I can find them, having my little stampy things where I can hide them. Thank you for going ahead and using it on a page. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. I thought it was going to be hard, but it wasn't. Once I turned around and thought, oh, I have those sleeves. I really like it. I'll put it right there because this is still wet. I do like what that did though. Let's see what happens if okay, I want to ink this edge just a little more. Of course, this is not paper. This is magazine paper. So maybe we'll have to try it on just a scrap of paper. Let's get out a scrap of regular paper or something. Let's see what I got. Excuse me. Okay, now that was with the sponge. Let's do it like this over here. Okay, can you see? Oh, shoot. Just a minute. Let me find this. Okay. Focus. Okay, can you see when you use the pad along the edge, you get this really dark edge. But when you use the sponge, you get like that, right? Okay, let's. Okay, I like even what on this magazine page, I like it. Okay, so this edge right here is not wet. That one is wet and it's bleeding into there. Let's see what it does on here. Okay, and I'm just trying to go along the edge, although it goes in further. Now, see, you could really mess something up if you didn't want it. Okay. There's a lot of ink. I wonder what would happen. That's. Of course, there was ink on my brush, so. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't work very well. I do kind of like it when it bleeds like that, though. Of course, you can soak that all up and make this piece of paper all pretty. I think it works sometimes and doesn't work sometimes. It's pretty strong if you're not careful. Yeah, it really depends on what you want to look for after. You got to be careful that it doesn't make a super straight line. Kind of need to make sure that you get it wet just on the edge. That might be the way you need to do it. Let's try that again. Let's see if we got another piece of paper. Okay, this will do, I think. Okay, first off, let's clean up the mess. Instead of painting on top of the paper, what I want to do is try running the brush just along the side. Let's see if we got another piece of paper. Yes, well, I know. If we just run the brush along the edge of the paper. Uh-oh. You can see where it comes up. Oh, but it works really cool. Just a minute, I'll get there and show you again. Can you see what's happening? It was just a really dark straight line. Okay, I don't think you need as much ink as I was putting on there. Come on, focus. Focus, you dumb thing. Come on, focus. Okay, let's put my finger on there. Maybe it'll focus. It doesn't want to focus at all, guys. I'm sorry. I've tried everything with this dumb thing. Okay, let's put just a little less ink on there. Just like one scrape across the paper. Oh, see, I just really wanted to make a bunch of scrapes. So I did 3 little scrapes. Okay, I have to do it down here. So, okay, and I'm running the brush on the side, on the edge of the paper, not on top of it. Oh, that's really cool. Let's see if it'll focus if I put this up there. Yeah. Okay. Here. Yeah, that's really cool. That would be really easy, a lot easier and faster than inking everything. And I'll bet if you continue to get this wet, it would just continue to grow out. This is not copy paper. That's a little heavier than copy paper. But I really like the yellow, the way it yellows up the edge. You're so glad I was able to find another piece of paper. Yes, I know. Okay. Now I need to find the lid to my brush. There we go. Okay, and this one is perfect to put words on somewhere along the line. I really like that edge. Huh. Do I have a black? Okay, this is Distress ink. I don't think I have a black one. No. Do I have that might be black? Okay. Seems to me. Try it in the blue. Okay. I love you too, Lisa. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Try it in the blue. Okay. I just sort of wanted to see it in black. And I think, yeah, I have this just, not only that, we'll try it with this Distress Oxide, see what happens. Okay. But I'll try it in the blue too, Lisa. Now, it does leave the edge of your paper wet for quite a while. So, oops. Uh-oh. If I'm rushing, I guess, because it keeps going up in the air, but keeps going on top. Okay. Come on. Focus. The black works interestingly, too. I don't think the Distress Oxide works as well as the Distress ink. I think it's a little thicker. It's not quite as... Bye, Sharon. Okay. Dark blue or turquoise? It's chipped sapphire or broken china. The blue in the other tin. This pale tumbled glass. This one. Below the yellow. Must be this one. Other tin, greeny blue on the left. I don't know. Okay, this we're going to just try this one. It says broken china. Okay, other tin, greeny blue on the left. That's not blue. Sorry, guys. Does it look blue online? Okay, it does look blue on my monitor. That is actually pine needle. We'll try that in a minute. Try it anyways. That is the one. Okay. All right. We'll try the pine needle in a minute, but we'll do this broken china first. Okay. Oops. It's bleeding. It's just not bleeding as much, possibly because there's not as much ink on that pad. Let me go fetch another piece of paper. It is, however, bleeding out more as the water soaks into it. I do like that it doesn't take much to ink. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing it. One or two little passes, and it's this is a little thicker piece of paper. And it keeps growing into the water. But it doesn't take but a little bit of a pass and you're inked. So this one's called Pine Needle. Of course, the more ink you put on it, the more it's going to bleed in. She's just trying to talk to out of buying one more paint. Well, I don't use my distressed inks very much because they're water soluble, but that worked beautifully for today. Come on. Focus. It doesn't have anything to focus on is, I think, the problem. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I will tell you that it is more green in person than it looks like online. Okay, and as it's going in, it's getting more and more thinned out. It's very pretty what it does. Maybe that is why do you know if rose madder and Veridin red are the same? Uh, are they distress inks, Julie? Because I don't think I have either one of those, but I'll look just a second. Um, yeah, Lisa, it's honestly on this piece of paper right this minute, the edge. Okay, what I really like is what it's doing to the edge. Oh, I wish you guys could really see this. Good grief, that's just not. Come on, focus. Focus. Look what it's doing. It's bluing out on the edge and the green is going into the middle. I'm really liking how that inks things. Come on, focus. And see how the vintage photo has done that separating where it's brown and orange and yellow. That's really cool. The green one is pine needle. And like I said, it's a blue green, but it's very definitely more green than blue. Julie just asked me about two reds, rose madder and verdant something. I don't think I have either of those. No. No, I don't have either of those, Julie. Well, let's see if I have them in here, but I don't think so. No. I don't have either of those reds. When I might start using these more than I had been because I really like how that looks. I mean, in paint color, no, I don't know. I really don't know. That's Paint and I um, we're friendly, but we're not real friendly. That is just so pretty on there. Come on, focus. And this is just like, wonder what it's doing in my book. Okay, it did not. Okay, part of this is what this piece of paper was, because that was a coffee dyed piece of paper. So while it took the color, it didn't do the same thing as it did on this piece of paper. So every piece of paper is going to be different how it takes it. But, well, I didn't get a lot done today, but I'm going to go because it's 4 o'clock. And my eyes are trashed, so I will see y'all next Sunday. Lisa did stream. I also did the water on. Oh yeah, you're right. I did the water on top. Yep. Yeah, I got 2 pages done, and I got a little bit of my organization on my images and stuff done too. So that that's gonna help. But Lisa has been streaming. She did stream Thursday. I saw her, and I'm sorry I didn't do much visiting Lisa, but it I was trying to work a bead show. By the way, this is what happened on the back side of the magazine page where I got the magazine page wet on the edge. Come on, focus. It doesn't show much on the front. It shows a little on the front. Actually, it's kind of a lot like an old photograph that got, kind of damaged. Well, I'm glad it was a fun one. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. I am going to go. I think I have paperwork to do. Some more paperwork. Lovely, lovely paperwork. Anyways, I love you all, and I'll see you next Sunday. Okay, bye.